This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And they get into the ground at the 30. That's where the drive will start. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff. It's Valentine. Solid game. Moves the ball to the 37. And the Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. To throw. It's Moore. Looking for his back. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Ducks. Too much speed for the defense. Just getting settled in for this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board, Kirk.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all in settling into this football game. They got straight to the reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
Fielded in the end zone. Big Smith. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They're going to the air on the first play. The pass rush closing in. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage to face for it. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
First down, looking to throw the ball. The receiver makes the catch.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Gets made on the outback. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. The Ducks will line up here on 1st down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Slams right into a wall. They got it for a loss.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Back to pass. It's Moore. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
So 2 chances to score a touchdown in the red zone already. They came up short. Now it's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Bringing it out, it's Smith. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found a lane, and so this drive is going to begin with good field position. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. The short hands, it's Jackson. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. 2nd down after that completion. And the quarterback dropping back. On the move now. They'll try a pass here. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, we talked to the defensive coordinator, Chris, before the game about how they work a lot on the scramble drill this week just to be able to contain him. The coach has to be pleased with how they performed on that play.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught. Completion. He has 1st down yardage at the 46.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the 1st down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Scrambling around now, looking downfield.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They tackle him, but the game moves the ball to the 36. The Cornhuskers come to the line in the hurry up. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Quick completion to the tight end. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the Huskers are in the red zone. Play action fake, looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down. The Cornhuskers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
And this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to throw here. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on third down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
So a field goal attempt coming up now. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Moore. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Look at the pass here on second down. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Right, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection over on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Nebraska. The defense contributes 6 points. On this conference championship stage, it's the defense that makes the play to tie this game up.
Man, Chris, think about this. There's so much at stake. You're trying to win a conference championship. Who knows? Maybe move on, get to the postseason, into a playoff, and to come up with a play like this from your defense where they create the turnover and score themselves to tie this thing up. This is going to be an exciting finish.
Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Here's the handoff. Gets the first and still running. Now here he goes. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer. The Ducks come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Okay, here comes the hurry-up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
Dropping back. It's Moore. The pocket breaking down. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. A fun conference championship battle in the early going. Deadlocked at the end of the first. Let's check out the stats real quick. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build a promising start. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. They stop him, but it's a first down. The Ducks come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Headed for the end zone, and he runs it in for the score.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after pulling up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense really clicking here. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
The Huskers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Nice grab. It's Jackson. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. They keep him guessing with a run. First down and more. He's still running. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Huskers.
Heck of a job here on that combination block to open this hole up. You know, when you have 5 blockers that can work as one unit, that's as good as there is in college football and a very underrated aspect of any great team.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Ducks offense retakes the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The gain moves the ball to the 34. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. Looking right, this one caught. That's good for a first down near the 40. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Send the back in motion. Back to pass. It's Moore. Here's a target, and it's complete. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. And And the Ducks looking to use the up-tempo offense here. He gets loose. That play will move the sticks, set him up first down at the 42. The Ducks keep the football on the move.
All right, Chris, here comes that tempo. Sometimes just getting that first down will kick them into that gear.
Looking to throw it on first down. It's an out route. The catch made. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. The Ducks have first and 10 here.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Picks up the first, looking for more. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Ducks.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
BAT puts him in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Play action here on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Sampson. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for first and 10. From the shotgun, handoff inside. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They look to throw it here on second down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He can be the quarterback safety blanket.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Makes the catch downfield. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
The Cornhuskers are going to cash in this red zone trip. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. They couldn't stop him there.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Moore. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Back in motion now. He's back to throw again on second down. He's going to pull it down and run. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2. And the Ducks will come to the line to crank up the tempo. They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. There's the handoff. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. The back's got it. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. The Ducks come to the line to start a first set of downs. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. The receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The completion makes it second down. Here comes a handoff. Good enough for first down yardage. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. First and 10 now for the offense. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Close to the tight end. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle finally maintained at the 13-yard line. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll hand it off. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Dropping back. It's Moore. Trying to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
That one's straight down the middle. And they jump back in front. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. They start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. One more play before they head to the locker room. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a huge gain there, but that's it for this period. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to start the second half. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. He steps out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They've been efficient. Scoring hasn't really been the problem, but they got to keep scoring. And looking for a big play here. That falls incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And the wideout goes in motion. And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43. And the Huskers will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
He's brought down, but not before gaining enemy territory at the +47. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Signs a good throw. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Second down, looking to throw it. Catch made in space. Look out. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
And looking to throw now on first down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Nebraska. And that will give them the lead now.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. Nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes the lead 4. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The Oregon offense is back out on the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Looking downfield. It's Moore. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Offense makes their way on the field. Linebacker shifting around now. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. The Cornhuskers will crank up the tempo. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Defense is coming after him. He makes the grab. Pulled out of bounds Another big game. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. The Huskers are going to cash in this red zone trade. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. Ball down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Touchdown, Huskers. Still no answer for this offensive machine. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With the conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. Let's start from the 25. Powerful offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. He can go. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. This offense is still clicking. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Running out of time in the pocket. Breaking free at the 35. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out.
And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Oregon.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And he steps out of bounds, but that's an excellent return to set up the offense in good position. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 39. On the run, it's Jackson. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. Runs through the defender. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Nebraska.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Automatic in the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. 34. He's got it inside the 15. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now. Set up at the 24. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Looking to pass. It's Moore. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And here's the handoff. They'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. Booker, Nebraska has the lead here. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Wants to throw it. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And they'll give it to the back. Stopped on 3rd for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down. And the drive keeps going. The Ducks look to keep this drive moving.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a 1st down.
There was no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. The offense will take their first time out of the half. The top strategy here. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? To the air. It's Moore. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now on the 10. The Ducks will have 1st and 10 here. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. Muscles past the defender. He's finally tackled down at the 2-yard line. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down.
Well, at this stage of the game, this offense is clearly thinking it's four-down territory. They need points on the board, and they need them in a hurry.
So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. On third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up fourth down and 1. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. No, they stopped him short. The defense with a big fourth down play to protect this lead late in the game. Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Off the play fake on first down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. The tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
Caught behind the line. It's Jackson. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Quite another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offense coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. The Cornhuskers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Throwing off play action. Caught near the sticks. It's Sampson. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. First down and 10. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On first and 10, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Wide open downfield. They make the tackle all the way down to the 17.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
And the Huskers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Play on this drive coming up. He's got room to run. Solid gain there. Sets up a first and goal at the 7.
But this is how you put a game away. Already up multiple scores, now running the football this entire drive, eating up the clock. Really good chance here of putting this game on ice.
The Cornhuskers come to the line with first and goal. Touchdown, Huskers. They are pouring it on now.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters, and that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. Right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
Point after, not quite through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he fields it inside the 15. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. They'll run it here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Back to throw. It's Moore. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
They're going for it, but the offense needs 13 yards on this 4th down. And the offense will spend a timeout to stop the clock. 21 seconds remaining. The Ducks will line up to punt it away. They'll down this one at the 40. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Extending the play now. Gets into space at the 50. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
He escapes the pocket. Looking for a receiver deep middle. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. And he goes down, and that's how we will end it. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. You're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.